Hey, what's up, everyone? Dr. Bo here. I have a question for you guys, and I really want your opinion. There is a lot of talk inside the chiropractic profession right now about giving chiropractors prescription rights, the ability for us to write prescriptions for drugs, for medications, etc. And all of us who are chiropractors are rooted in our different beliefs. Some people say, yes, we absolutely need to. Some people say, no. I want to know what you think as a patient, a lay person, from the outside in. Chiropractic originally started as a purely drugless profession, but like everything in medicine and healthcare, things have evolved over time. And what we're seeing is a lot of people are advocating for chiropractors to be able to write prescriptions. Now, I believe there's two sides to the story here. So, first off, I'm going to play both sides of the coin, and I want your guys' opinion on this. So, for those of you who are saying like, yeah, I think chiropractors should be able to write prescriptions, here's some things as far as why I think that's a good idea. Number one, a lot of people see their chiropractors way more than they see their normal medical doctors, which means that we have a lot more input in their general life, their health, and their healthcare, their family's healthcare. Second off, when they come into our practice and let's say they're in terrible shape, like they can barely move, a lot of the times, like even with everything that we do, they need medication to help decrease muscle spasms and pain. And then we send them out to a medical doctor that we work with. And a lot of times we don't get those patients back, meaning they like send them to physical therapy or they have them go down like the x-rays and MRI routes or what have you. And those patients just never come back full circle to us. Where in a lot of ways, if we were like, yes, we can write prescriptions, then we would be able to be more in charge of that patient's healthcare. And then lastly, the brand perception of as far as chiropractors in the world is, well, you're not a quote unquote real doctor. And in my opinion, the only reason that a lot of people say that is because we don't write prescriptions. So I guarantee if we said, oh, yeah, I'm a chiropractor. Oh, yeah, write me a prescription for this, they would then see us through their eyes as a quote unquote real doctor. So that is for the yes, I think that's a great idea, give them prescription rights. Now, what about the no? So to play the opposite side of it is that chiropractic, which you see behind me, was all founded upon the belief that the body has an innate ability to heal itself, meaning that if we can get rid of the distractions, the blockage, the we call it nerve flow, like whatever you want to call it, that the body's natural state is to heal and to thrive. And by introducing a lot of medications into the body that can delay that or can mask that. Secondly, we see a lot of doctors who are just constantly throwing medications at a patient instead of actually getting down to the root cause of why they're having that deficiency or that disease. Matter of fact, we see since the pharmacological world in pharmacology is so heavily influenced inside of medicine that a lot of doctors aren't even quote unquote practicing. All they are is just like a virtual dispensary where they're just writing prescription after prescription after prescription. For those who are in the no camp, they would say, well, Bo, all you have to do is look to the DOs, the doctors of orthopedics, where they originally did not want to, they were against writing medications, but they had then been involved, they have been in time basically included in the world of becoming a quote unquote medical doctors. And now those DOs are at the same level, so to speak, as far as the medical doctor, and very few of them actually even practice like adjusting anymore and manipulation anymore. They are just writing a lot of prescriptions. So people are saying, no, I don't want that. That's why I'm going to the chiropractor. And then lastly, we as chiropractors, as it is right now in 2025 in California, since we do not have prescription rights, it has to make us open our mind to other things. So supplements, naturopathic, a lot more exercises and different alternatives versus just saying like, oh, you're in pain, here, take this medication. So I want to know what you guys think. Like, do you guys think like chiropractors should be able to write prescriptions? Number two, should we not be able to write prescriptions? Do you see it as a slippery slope? If you said, hey, look, we'll allow you to write some prescriptions or what they call classes of prescriptions, but you can't write other classes of prescriptions. Like, let me know what you guys think. Now, if you're a follower of mine who's a chiropractor, please just don't go in here and start blasting away. I really want to know what my patients think, what people in general think as far as what chiropractic is, Number two, should we be able to write prescriptions for drugs and medication? And then what is the overall perception as far as chiropractic in the space today? And how do we continue to grow the chiropractic profession with the advances of AI and everything that we're seeing out there? All right, guys, I'm really looking forward to your comments. I can't read to read them in below, and I'll respond to every single one of them. Talk to you.